Ow. Hey, you know you owe me dome, right?
I owe you what?
Dome.
What's dome?
You know, head, brain, fellatio. Getting on your knees and praying to the great snake.
That won't happen unless I choose to bite your penis off, so keep thinking about it.
Well, I guess that guy that commented on my video is just gonna have to take that for an answer, huh?
I'm a little bit camera shy today.
Why are you a little bit camera shy today?
I'm kind of irritated with my fans not wanting to see Brent or hear from him.
Well, that's alright. We'll put this one on my page because it's repairing.
Oh, I see how it works.
Yeah. And they don't mind hearing me.
I drive all the way out here to shoot a video for you.
But you will.
Hook up my computer so I can read everything.
You have a computer?
Yes, I have a computer. See the car.
I thought you sold your computer or whatever you did.
What do they call that? Pawning?
Ah, yeah.
Until you can afford to pay for what you need.
Well, you go ahead and you get that panel off and
Will do.
we'll come back.
We're not getting any free.
Alright, ready to pull the door off, I think. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright.
See if we can do it right.
Huh? Make sure these are popped out, hopefully. I think we missed something. I think there's something somewhere in here.
Shouldn't be. The last 10 times we've taken it off, it hasn't been.
Well, you know what?
You gotta pull up first.
Yeah, I'm just looking in here because I think there's something. Well, there's something holding in here. I think there's something behind this light, maybe. No, maybe not. We forgot something. Ah, right in there. So, we can go ahead and turn that off.
We'll be back.
Well, we've got the panel off. Now, you get to see my nice little hole I made with the grinder to get in there. Here, give me the camera. Now I gotta crawl in back here somewhere. I can't really see it, but I can feel it. And then there's a rod there that's not adjusted right, so I gotta go in there and fix it. You didn't see my other video, did you?
What other video?
Well, that's good. All right, we won't talk about that video, but we'll finish this up. Nice.
Now he's just kind of blindly working.
Yeah, there is a little more room for my hand though, which is nice. Not much, not enough, but more.
What he's doing is he's pulling down the rod and attaching it to the clamp to allow the door handle to open on the outside. And maybe the lock mechanisms to work. Any comments?
Yeah, there we go. I got it loose. Now comes the hard part, getting it back in.
Isn't that the story with all men?
You never get it in. Come on.
Men won't admit it, but they need women for guidance.
I just admitted it. What are you talking about?
Okay, what about the lock mechanism?
Lock mechanism's fine.
If it doesn't lock down in Minneapolis, it's not fine.
There. Look at what you made me do. Cut myself. Alright, I'm gonna lock you in.
Okay.
See if you can get out.
Of course I can get out, as long as you can get in.
Just a little more, I think. Ow. Have I ever told you I don't really like your car?
Yes. But unless you buy me a new one, I don't have a choice but use it. How do you like that thought process?
It's great. So what am I getting out of this again?
A video for your YouTube page, apparently.
Better be worth some big freaking bucks.
Well, bananas in it.
Come on.
I wonder if your fans don't want to hear my voice, just like my fans don't want to hear your voice.
No, my fans are all guys, and they like watching cars get fixed, and they like women, most of them. So I think you're all right.
That's good.
See, this is why I bent it last time rather than unhook it.
For future reference, everybody, bending the rod does not work. It breaks
does for a
and it
little
falls
bit.
off. Well, maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
Well,
1 or
it
2
worked
uses.
when it left here.
That's what she said.
Well, that ain't good. But I guess you can see what I'm doing here. I got to move this. There's a little clamp that goes on there. I got to move that in one direction and fit this in now to the other side.
Should we just cut that whole panel through the door?
What do you mean?
Cut that top part off so you can see what you're doing?
This top part kind of holds everything together.
Not that. To your left, where that little hole is. Up higher.
Well, that's where the door holds.
Up higher.
Well, I can't see anything through there because I got to work down there.
Maybe you could look down.
It doesn't work that way. And I don't want to cut up your car any more than I have to.
No. Here we are 20 minutes later. Brent's still fidgeting with it. Well, 20 minutes includes the brake and the donut brake.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit. Well, they can see about as much as I can. Which is nothing.
How's that?
You gotta go by feel. You gotta get everything lined up right. Which really fucking sucks.
In about 20 minutes, I'm going to ask him if he wants me to do it, and I'll get it done right away.
I had to take the door handle out because you can't see this to line this up. So I gotta put this in, get this lined up, threaded through there, and then blindly put the little clip on that end. Your car sucks ass. This is why I didn't fix it the first time. I just bent the rod.
Do you want me to do it?
If you want to do it.
Okay, hit the stop button.
Which one's the stop button?
Just click on the mouse.
So you're gonna school me there, dancing fingers?
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's fun, ain't it?
This way, right? Or this way? Actually, there's this little hole right here.
Yeah. Can you see the door handle from that hole?
Yes, I can.
I mean, where the thing goes in, where the rod goes in.
Yeah, you can. It's a matter of getting screw over here to line it.
I just beat it into submission. Call it good.
Do you want to push the handle into place?
It's not going to go into place. You're jammed up here on the.
No, I'm not even in there.
Yeah. There, now it's in. Can you?
Little piece.
Can you thread it in there?
Why didn't hurt me?
I found the problem.
What?
GM of Canada.
You want to hand me that light real quick?
Light. I suppose you can sort of see through that hole, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Well, the trick is you got to get it up there and hold it in, because there's nothing to hold it in, because GM was retarded.
They do that so they have to have you fix it.
Well, you know dang well they could have just put a clip like what's at the bottom there on the top, or something similar, like they normally do.
They could have.
But instead they just have it slide in.
They could have, but see, then you'd be able to do it yourself.
Yeah, that must be it.
Okay, so I helped Brent get the rod attached to the door handle, and he got it clasped.
It took me, her, and a pair of needle nose pliers so like 4 hands and a tool.
The tool would be Brent.
My needle-nosed pliers.
And then we realized after getting the rod in that we forgot to put one of the bolts on for the door, and now the rod is in the way. But Brent says the door should stay on just fine. So.
Well, I'm gonna try to get that thing on there. There we go. I think we got it now. Yeah, you just bend the rod a little bit. Perfect. We're done.
Okay, let's close the door and try it out.
It works. I'm happy.
Now what about the lock?
Don't lock it. Don't ever lock your car. Hold that.
Wait.
Don't crush it in the door. I really don't care at this point.
Ouch.
It's plastic. Calm down. There, you hold that. I'll close the door. There. Now you saw it work, so if it ever breaks, don't come crying to me.
Next time I'll do it myself. It takes about 5 minutes. The last steps to finishing your project is just to basically reassemble the door, thread all your wiring back through the panel of the door, and just reattach the screws and the nuts where you got them.
And pay for it with some dome.
Have a nice day, everybody.